Hey guys, this is FiveByFive from GamersUnleashedX doing my first video review, and today I'm reviewing Aliens, Colonial Marines by quote-unquote Gearbox. So the back of the box says, but they fail to tell you that about 4 other developers working on this game. Now, as an Aliens fan, I had high hopes for this game. I've been following its development since the Game Informer cover reveal, and oh man, I gotta tell you, I was hyped for this game, especially in the 2011 E3 demo. I was so hyped. I was like, finally, they're doing Aliens justice. Now, not to say that all games with Aliens suck. I enjoyed heavily Aliens vs Predator by Rebellion on the PC, and then by Monolith, Aliens vs Predator 2000, and then by Rebellion again in 2010. Now, where did this game go wrong? The development cycle screwed it like crazy, and I understand like a long development cycle could give you some excuses, but things like graphics, come on, Halo 3 came out in 2007. This game was, what's it called? It was revealed 2008. Yet this game looks like maybe a first like released Xbox game, like a launch title. That's being generous. Ah, the graphics, oh, they're so mediocre. And maybe they're better on PC, I don't know. But I was playing on PS3 and the game looked bad. I mean, some sections have some bit of the classic Aliens lighting, you know, give it a little atmosphere, but overall it's just generic corridor shooter. The character models are shit. Like, the Marine models are garbage. The aliens, I mean, you can't really fuck up an alien. If you do, there's something wrong with you. You can't really mess up an alien. You got the story. Ho God, that is like a smack in the face to every fan of the Alien saga. They're trying to tell you that somehow the Sulaco made its way back from the orbit of Fury to LV-426. That's just retarded. Even one of the characters in the game questions it, which is, oddly enough, is very funny. They're pointing out their own mistake. Their whole retcon of the series is retarded, and I know 20th Century Fox wants to count it as canon, but if you're an Aliens fan, you're gonna want to erase this from your memory. The story follows a Marine. You play as a Marine named Winters, and you're just basically trying to save other Marines. That is it. And it never really goes anywhere from there. And it's really disappointing, because the alien, there's so much in the alien lore, from the space jockeys to like basically the life patterns of the xenomorph. They just fucked it up. They seriously just messed it up. Then we got gameplay. It could have been a redeeming factor, but no. This is just flat out Call of Duty ripoff. You even have weapon customization. This is a pulse rifle, one of the most iconic weapons in movie history. I don't want to put a fucking red dot sight on it. Like, no, I don't want to do that. And weapons, the shotgun, like, the weapons are, there's a lot of weapons, but you only really need like 2. The pulse rifle works good, and then you got the freaking shotgun, which is absurd because even at a distance, it just kills anything. And then you get the assault shotgun, and then you're popping out 5 rounds in like 2 seconds, which is absurdly cheap. The single player, the AI is just horrendous. It's like, if you play it on normal, you're just gonna breeze through it, because swear to God, the aliens don't utilize the environment. They jump on floor level and just run straight at you. They're on a freaking suicide mission, and the fact that their acid barely affects you makes their suicide mission pointless. you can bump it up to ultimate badass difficulty, but even then they're still stupid. And the campaign is boring unless you are playing it with friends. Because when I play it by myself, oh my god, I was bored out of my mind. Besides one section, terribly bored. Then I got a few friends together, we had a lot of fun, and honestly, we were laughing our asses off. But, and for a lackluster campaign, you hope that the ends, especially because you know you're gonna fight the alien queen, you hope the ends would be like some sort of badass battle in like a power loader or something with the alien queen. But no, the final battle about 5 minutes long, and you don't do shit to the alien queen. It is stupid, and after you beat the game, you'll be wondering why the hell did we go through this 6-hour campaign. Yes, it's 6 hours. It is short. Even Ultimate Badass, it will not take you long to beat this game. I mean, sure, there's a couple of collectibles, there's audio logs. I mean, some of them are interesting. There's dog tags. I don't really care much for dog tags. But overall, the campaign is not something you're going to go back to play. Ever. You'll play it once, you'll leave a bad taste in your mouth, and you're never going to play that again. The redeeming factor for the multi is for Aliens Colonial Marines is the multiplayer. This is the portion that Gearbox themselves worked on, and it shows a bit more polish. I mean, it still controls oddly, especially the aliens. I'll get to that later. But the multiplayer is fun. It is addictive, and I have a lot of fun playing it. I mean, the Marines, like at first, when you're first playing the game, the Marines seem way overpowered. Their guns, I mean, all you gotta do is get a bunch of Marines, huddle in a corner, and you're good. But over time, this is the first time you get to play as an alien third-person view. It was really confusing, and the climbing is horrendous for an alien. I mean, if you thought climbing was disorienting in Aliens vs. Predator, oh man, I'll tell you something. Climbing in this game is goddamn useless most of the time. But it is fun. There's so many things to unlock. There's not that many modes. There's only 4 modes, but given the 4 modes, they tend to be pretty fun. You have your standard deathmatch. You have something that you should expect in an Aliens game, Survivor, which is 4 Marines trying to make it out, make it from point A to point B with a bunch of human-controlled aliens trying to stop them. You have Extermination, which is pretty much your basic King of the Hill. The little aliens twist, you know, you just blow up the eggs. And I mean, the multiplayer, lack of modes, lack of maps, it is still pretty fun. I mean, there's a satisfying feeling of just sneaking behind somebody, grabbing them, and using your little mouth to just blow their brains out. It's really fun. But even then, with like, I don't even know, 4 maps, and given the fact that you usually play like 1 map constantly, it gets boring. I mean, I hear the season pass with DLC is gonna add a new mode, it's a new maps, but I don't know if you should be willing to pay extra for this game. I mean, the game is $60. I personally feel like the game is worth like $30. So all I can say is, Gearbox, you got the rights to Aliens. Next time you make a fucking Aliens game, work on it yourselves. Don't get TimeGate and I don't know who else. There's a big list, like about 4 other developers working on this game. Gearbox, just work on this yourself. You proved with Borderlands you can make a great co-op game. Now do it with Aliens. This is supposed to be that Brotherhood, Colonial Marines, when you had Hudson, Hicks, Apone, Vasquez from Aliens. You wanted that tight-knit group, but you don't get that. And I'm hoping that Gearbox, they step it up. If they do make another Aliens game, they step it up. This is 5x5, and I'm giving Aliens Colonial Marines a 5 out of 10.